Hi everybody, it's Miss Penny from Marengo-Union Library, and I'm here. I'm going to show you how we're going to make candy sushi. Oh, it's so fun. So we're going to be chefs today. If you'll notice, I have my hair up because it's important when you're working with food to keep your hair out of it. I don't have a chef's hat, so I just put it up. Then I am going to put my apron on. So if you have an apron, feel free to grab one and put it on. It just keeps your clothes clean a little bit. Sometimes it doesn't even keep my clothes clean, but I like to think that it helps. So go ahead and get your apron. Then, because we're working with food, what else should we do, everybody? Think. Right, wash our hands. We're gonna go over to the sink, everybody. Go over to the sink, turn on the water, and sing your happy birthday song, right? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you actually, okay, then we've got that done. So your hands are nice and clean because it's important. And that's why I wanted to wait until the video to show you. It's important to wash your hands. Wash your hands, get your hair up out of the way so we don't have hair in our food. All right. Now, in your kit, you're gonna have this really fun stuff, okay? You're gonna have, well, a Rice Krispie treat. This is kind of the base of your sushi roll. So let's make sure we have that, okay? You're gonna have some Swedish fish. You're gonna have a fruit roll-up. Oh, chopsticks. You are going to have airheads. And you're gonna have some Starbursts. And you're gonna have this pull-apart Twizzler. These, oh, I ripped it. Be really careful when you're pulling these apart. So these are really cool though. I like these pull apart and I keep ripping it. So maybe just pull a little slower than I'm pulling. There we go. But that's okay because we'll be, taking it apart anyway. Okay. Now from home, I have some wax paper. So it might be important to have some wax paper, and then I have a cutting board down, but if you have like a tray, that could work too. Some kind of tray or plate. Plate might not be big enough. But I have a cutting board. I covered it in wax paper, and I'm doing that because this candy can be sticky. So it's gonna help the candy not stick to it, okay? Then we need a knife. I'm just using a regular butter knife. That should be plenty, okay? A rolling pin, and then, like I said, the wax paper, okay. And you'll also have your directions in your kit, so that's gonna be helpful. And look at the pictures of finished products. Okay, there is history. I know this is a science one, but there is some history of sushi, a little bit of history, not a lot. Did you know there's actually science to making sushi? You don't just cook some rice and roll it up with a bunch of stuff. There's a way to cook the rice. There's a special rice. There's ingredients you have to put in the rice to make it so that it's a perfect stickiness to be able to roll it up. And there's certain ingredients that you put in with it. A lot of the ingredients can kind of be your choice. There's vegetables, there's fish. Not all sushi uses fish though. So you don't have to, I think a lot of people when they think of sushi, they think of fish, but not all sushi uses fish. So ours is using candy. Now let's get started. We're gonna open up our Rice Krispie treat, okay? So it's a nice big size one, okay? This is a big size one. So we're going to actually take our knife carefully with adult supervision and just cut it in half because it is a big one, okay? Oh my, it's a little tricky to cut. All right, and then we'll put one half to the side because we don't really need both halves right now. Then we're gonna take this because it's kind of thick and see if you can't cut it down the middle. Because it's so thick, we're gonna thin it out. You may need adult help because this one, I am shaking a little as I'm cutting, but it's necessary because you can't just roll up sushi wraps in this really thick piece of, see, look at the difference now. Now I just cut it in half, see? Yeah, I cut it in half and then I thinned it in half. So Now we're gonna take this one, and I'm gonna take another piece of wax paper and put it on top of it. And I'm just gonna kind of use my rolling pin and roll it out. If you don't have a rolling pin, you can actually use a cup. If you have, you know, a cup would work. So when you're rolling it out, just try and make, oh, it's very small and hard to roll, but it's not hard actually, it crunches. When you're rolling, oh, what was I about to say? I'm not sure now, but it's okay. So, when you're rolling it out, that's what I was about to say. When you're rolling it out, try and just keep it in its like rectangle shape. You don't want it to like get all crazy shapes. So just try and keep it. Oh yeah, this is turning out good. Perfect. Okay. So, and this is see, the nice thing about the wax paper is the stickiness, because these are sticky, like they don't stick to it. Look, now look how thin it is. So this is the one that we cut in half, like thinned in half, and this is the one we rolled. So now it's even thinner. Yeah. Now you get to make your sushi. What do you want to put inside your sushi? You can put pretty much, I don't know, anything. I'm gonna put this orange starburst inside. If you have other candies at home, you can feel free to grab those too and use them. I'm actually gonna cut this I'm gonna cut this into some little pieces because, oh gosh, I think it would just be better. Now you're gonna put your candy on just one side of the roll. Now you don't want to really put it in the middle too much. You want to kind of put it on one side, and then you're going to roll it all up together. So see how I'm putting the candy right here on the end, just on this kind of end. All right, let's see. You know, maybe I'll even put a little bit of some airheads in there. Oh, it's actually white. I thought, I've never really had airheads. I think my kids might have eaten them a few times, but I've never really paid attention. But I thought maybe it was going to be colorful. It does say white mystery. I read the directions. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little piece of white mystery. Oh, cutting is interesting, everybody. All right, there. So like I said, if you have other candy at home that you want to put in here, go for it. And then that's it. You just add your candy, and then you're gonna really carefully roll it. Oh, put it inside. Keep it tight, and then roll it. There we go. Roll it up. So you can see the candy inside. On that side, I didn't maybe put it on the side enough over here, but you can kind of see it. Then, this is where we get to some more fun stuff, okay? Now you can decide. We have fruit roll-ups. You can also use fruit by the foot pieces, but you can also just use these and cut it, and it'll kind of look the same anyway. Ooh, these are rainbow. Rainbow. So open these up. You can make like any kind of sushi, candy sushi. Like the designs, even with this amount, like this candy that we've given, I bet you guys can come up with so many different like designs. Oh, this looks aesthetic-y. So many different designs. All right. So look at my fruit roll-up is actually stuck right there. It's not opening all the way, but that's okay. I'm just gonna close it so that it all looks the same. There. So I'm just gonna take my fruit roll-up now, and I want it to be the same length as my sushi roll. So let's make it the same length. So you're gonna cut it the same length, okay? Maybe if it'll let us cut it. I wonder if you had, you know what, if you have like kitchen shears, those would work really well. Actually, I kind of cut like a line in it, and now it's cutting decent, or it's ripping after I cut like the line. Well, I didn't cut a very good line on this side, I think. Okay, it's gonna be good enough, right? Okay, so there we go. Yay! It's the same length, but you need this because you're going to be rolling it. All right, and then you're just going to roll it up tightly so that it covers the entire thing. See? Ta-da! And then that is really pretty much it. Now we just cut it into, and I wonder if a butter knife is just not gonna do it. I was gonna say cut it, but do it for this. Okay, maybe we needed a sturdier, stronger knife. All right, so you're gonna cut it with a stronger knife. I mean, this is maybe if I actually cut instead of just try to push down. There we go. There we go. This is a stronger butter knife. So, you know, some knives are like serrated. You know what that means? They're really serrated, and some are not as serrated. Okay, now I'm gonna suggest just to have a better knife, okay? Because apparently candy is really hard to cut through. Okay, anyway, now we made little sushi rolls. Look, by holding it a little tight, look at little tiny sushi rolls. And then you just kind of maybe arrange them on a little plate. There we go. Oh, they're a little different in sizes, but look inside. It's just it's a little candy sushi roll. I'm gonna make one more different kind really quick. So we're gonna take my other piece that I had already cut. We're gonna roll it out flat, flatten it, flatten it, flatten it. Because I'm gonna show you a different way that we can use I'm going to use the Swedish fish and the Twizzler to make a different kind. Oh, yikes. Okay, so I'm still gonna put one of these inside. Starburst. Yeah, still gonna put a Starburst inside there. I still want to cut it into little pieces if I can. Again, I'm gonna suggest a better knife, like a steak knife maybe. It might just cut better. All right, so again, you wanna put it at the edges, at the edge, I should say, not edges, edge, okay. Yeah, why not? I'll add another piece of this white surprise that I'm not sure what flavor it is. Wonder what it, maybe strawberry? Okay, then I'm gonna roll it up just like we did the first one, really tight. There we go, got it all together. This time though, I'm gonna put a fish on top. Not inside, but on top. If I can get the package, there we go, okay, got it. Look at the little tiny Swedish fish. I'm just gonna put it on top like this. And then I'm gonna use the Twizzler to just tie it, just like a little, it's like a little present sushi. Anybody like sushi? Does anybody like sushi? Has anybody ever tried it? Yeah, a couple of you? Good job for trying something different. Good job on that. So you can use this for the way I'm doing it, the Twizzler, but you could also put it on the inside as well. I just wanted to show you how to kind of just do some different stuff. That's all. Okay, and when you're doing the candies, if you have candies at home, it's probably the best to use softer candies, but you could decorate it maybe afterwards with a different kind. So anyway, just leave it big like that, and then like that. So there's like so many different kinds of sushi you can make. Anyway, there we go. We have made some sushi. Then you just take your chopsticks. Does anybody know how to use chopsticks? I do not. I do not. I have tried several times. I usually end up using a fork. I'm sure there's a trick to this. I know there's a trick to this. Yes. So I can kind of get them to move. But anyway, maybe we can, maybe you can learn how to use chopsticks. That would be great. So try and pick up one. Let's see. Ooh, oh, I almost hit. Look, I actually picked one up. And then enjoy your sushi. That's it, everybody. When you're finished making your sushi, displaying your sushi, and maybe even eating it, I suppose, just clean up your little mess. And it's not even that messy. This cooking doesn't take a lot of cleaning, which is awesome. And then just go wash your hands again, put everything away, and you're done. Have have fun, everybody. Enjoy this sweet surprise, and maybe share with everybody. Bye.